Oh man, there's another update to the rules. You see, a while ago I made a video talking about this interaction, where we control something like a grizzly bear's on the battlefield, then target it with a spell like Giant Growth. Frontline Heroism would trigger, create a creature token, and then copy the spell, and then have that copy target that token. But if we had a Parallel Lives on the battlefield, we'd end up making 2 warrior tokens with haste. The rest of the effect would want to copy that Giant Growth, and then that copy has to target that token. But if there's now 2 tokens being made, which one of those tokens is that token? The old rulings didn't really make it super clear. Was the copy not created, or do we just choose one of the tokens? Which one was it? Now, what I originally said was that the copy of the Giant Growth would retain its original target, which was the grizzly bears. Because whenever we're making a copy of something, we also copy any choices made when casting or activating. In other words, we're also copying over the targets. This is why most copy effects will specify that you can choose new targets for the copy. To me, it didn't really make sense rules-wise to change Giant Growth's targets to 2 other things at the same time, so I thought you would just copy over the same target of the grizzly bears. And you guys said in the comments that it doesn't really seem very intuitive, and you guys are right, it doesn't really make any intuitive sense. But now, they've added more to the rule that makes it abundantly clear about what happens. Basically, if there's a replacement effect involved, which Parallel Lives is, that causes the copy of the card to target more than one object, then the controller of the copy gets to choose which one of those objects it can target. In other words, if a replacement effect gives you more targets, you just choose one of those things to become the target, and that's how a lot of you guys answered that it should be in the comments. So in the end, I guess the rules manager at WotC agrees with you all that this is the most intuitive way to do it, is that we choose.